That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction Monday.
All right, this is for you, TJ. This is based off of Sunday Night Football. Look, I wrote.
Please don't say what I think you're going to say.
I'm not.
Okay.
I wrote this in a mood, so it is what it is. It's time for the Vikings to move on from Mike Zimmer and Kirk Cousins. It's just plain and simple. They're never going to win with those two.
What's this got to do with me?
That's an
They beat the Cowboys.
That's an overreaction.
I mean, you beat them.
Oh, okay.
That's an overreaction. I don't know about Zimmer, but you know how I feel about Cousins, and his teammates love him. I mean, I heard Adam Thielen on Westwood One when I was coming back from trick or treating say that he is he's an underrated quarterback. That he's the quarterback in the NFL that gets the most grief of anybody, and that's because he does not win the big game. I mean,
28 and 25 as a starter.
I mean,
Minnesota.
If I am Ziggy Wilf and I'm paying this man the way that I pay him, which is a Major League Baseball pitching contract where it's all guaranteed, it all goes on the cap in a manner. I mean, you tried it, you gave it a whirl, and it's yes. So at 3 and 4, you got the running back, and you've got the tremendous wideouts. And the trigger man on occasion will give you that 350-yard game and the perfect game. It's just the consistency level is never there.
But you scored 16 points last night and you lose to a backup who's never started before.
That's why I'm not blaming it on the coach. The coach can coach defense like crazy, man.
Really? Because the coach lost to a guy making his first ever career start at home on national television.
See how he's overreacting right now?
See, it wasn't just that.
My answer to that is I like Zimmer.
This is not the first time this has happened, though, with these guys.
I like Zimmer. What else do you want from me?
So he can be a defensive coordinator somewhere.
Okay.
Shouldn't be a head coach.
All right. What else? So you were asking the questions and then reacting.
Yep,
okay, very good.
Like I said, I wrote these in a mood last night.
Okay. Well, I like them.
All right, Rich, this is for you.
Yeah?
Mike White is the Jets' future quarterback, not Zach Wilson.
That's ridiculous. That's so stupid. That's a total overreaction.
I agree, Chris.
What a major problem that would be for the Jets, but it would be obviously the most incredible problem the Jets have ever had. I mean,
what if Mike White goes 4-0? Then what? You go back to Zach Wilson this year?
Yes, you do.
That's
Absolutely.
insane.
That's a great problem to have.
Loser teams do.
Loser teams draft somebody second overall and then move on from them the minute he gets hurt after 7 games. That's a total overreaction. If the Jets ever get put in that position just because Mike White goes 4-0, that would be the most Jet problem of all high-class problems the Jets have ever had. And you can count on the number of one hand the high-class problems the Jets have ever had. Starting with having Darrelle Revis, and how do you pay him? Because you have somebody who's Hall of Fame great. I mean, that's honestly, I could count on them. I can't even figure out all the other high-class problems the Jets have ever had.
First quarterback to throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns in his first ever start.
That's great. It's Zach Wilson's job. It's his team. It's his franchise. And hopefully he can see how Mike White operates it so he can get better. What else?
Let's hear from Mike White, Rich, because the first person who talked to him? Zach Wilson. Roll tape.
Zach was awesome. He was the first person in the hall when I got off the field to congratulate me. He gave me this huge hug. I was real nervous that I hit his knee and banged him up, but he was, he honestly might have been more juiced up than me. Like he was texting me my phone during the game. Like every play he was texting my phone, knowing obviously I wasn't answering. It was like, oh my God, that was awesome. And then I had a big, long congratulations text for me and how happy he was. And even his girlfriend, Abby, texted my wife, Mallory, like they were unbelievable. And that's who Zach is though. It's super genuine. The kid just loves football and loves being around the team. And it just shows every day, whether he's on the field or off.
I love it.
Man, what a face of a franchise.
What's next, Chris? It's great. It was a great look. This
is too easy. The Jets jokes write themselves.
The Jets deserved for yesterday to happen. And so did Jets fans.
It was great.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of franchise,
can we just bask in that for the moment before?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy that you have a franchise quarterback.
I am happy for you.
I am happy for you.
Now that is. Can I overreact to you? Can that be an overreaction?
With that I'm happy for you?
Yes, that you're happy for me? Can that be an overreaction?
We don't
Can
have
that be an
third
overreaction Monday subject header that we could just audible? Chris Brockman is happy for Rich Eisen. That is so not the case. You are not happy for me at all.
Super happy.
Look, it wouldn't make sense because he's in the same division. I have no dog in the fight, and I was thinking about you that game, and I was happy for you.
And you said if Mike White can do it, maybe Cooper Rush can, and both our teams got that W, man.
Except your guy should be the starter. My guy is firmly entrenched as a backup.
You guys, man. Keep going.
I'm also really happy for myself because as a Patriots fan, Mac Jones is the best quarterback from the 2021 class.
No, I think that's not an overreaction.
He's amazing.
That's not an overreaction. I mean, but that's the way it is right now.
No, I mean that he will be when it's over.
Well, I
when
think
it's all said and done.
How about
in 20
this?
years when we're at Mac Jones's Hall of Fame speech again.
Oh my
Guess who
God.
won't be invited,
Yeah,
Rich? Guess who won't be invited? The guy who didn't want him.
By the way,
the guy who didn't want him.
Hold on a second. Should we switch places for this Overreaction Monday?
What
Because you are just overreacting like Hall of Fame speech? Really? How about this? He may not be the best quarterback in this draft class, but I think it would not be an overreaction to say he will wind up the most successful. Easily. I think you could say that right now, first blush, most successful quarterback in the 2021 draft class.
Gonna win a lot of games.
He's set up. He is so set up.
Justin
And,
Fields will
you know
make the
what,
word for you
I don't
after
want to
that
hit
run.
it too much here because I want to talk about it with more real estate later on in hour number 3 because I was at the Patriots-Chargers game yesterday, and I saw with my own 2 eyes. So, you know, he is set up, and the Patriots are set up. It's a great marriage. It's the best marriage of quarterback and franchise from the 2021 draft class, no doubt. What else, Chris?
Okay, Rich. Von Miller news kind of boosts this a little bit, but the NFL MVP race, I believe, is down to Aaron Rodgers and Matt Stafford. Those are the 2 front runners.
Don't forget Kyler Murray. It's just one loss, man. Don't forget Kyler Murray.
I'm concerned about him getting hurt again.
Do not forget about Kyler Murray. It's just one loss.
It was a pretty big one.
A big one.
It was a pretty big one.
But it was one loss. That's all it is. That is why we cannot forget Dak Prescott. Don't just take the cheese that Cooper Rush did it. So Dak's now a system quarterback in Kellen Moore's system. Don't take that cheese. Don't forget him. There's a long way to go for Josh Allen and Lamar. Not everybody, and Tom. I mean, let's. Nah, what? Nah, you got to be kidding me.
Second loss, they're kind of out of it now.
So what? The Packers are going to lose again. The Packers
are they? Please don't jinx them this week.
I'm not.
But I think, like I said last week, Brady's at that LeBron point where people just aren't going to give him the MVP.
Dude, Brady goes.
Maybe.
Brady,
He had 4 more touchdowns.
If Brady goes for the double nickel at the double 4s, are you kidding me?
I don't know.
He goes double. He goes speed limit, and he's his age matches Reggie Jackson's uniform number, and the Bucks are the 1 seed going into the playoffs. Come on now.
All right,
So that's why I'm saying that's an overreaction. What else you got over there, Chris?
Brady is, first in yards and first in touchdowns.
Overreaction. I label that an overreaction. What else?
Okay, Rich, I don't know what the reaction here is. I just wanted to type this out, and I wanted to see it on the bottom screen. Death, taxes, and Big Ben's ownership of Cleveland.
Yeah, man.
Till the end of time.
Dude. I mean, I guess he doesn't have the Aaron Rodgers gene in him to scream at the fans, I own you.
He should, though, because he does.
Yeah, bro.
He does own the city of Cleveland.
How about the Pittsburgh Steelers in Cleveland? Well, I mean, last year he relinquished his ownership for a brief bit. He put it in proxy.
Just for a hot
he put
second.
it in a blind trust.
Just for a hot second.
He put it in a blind trust for just a couple months.
And he reclaimed it.
I mean, unreal. The Steelers are currently your 6th seed through 8 weeks after looking the way they looked between weeks 2 and 4. Oh my gosh, that's why again you can't overreact to stuff. You got one more thing? You got one more?
Yeah, I got 2 quick ones.
Okay.
Rough news this morning for this team, but the Titans, they're going to be fine without Derrick Henry.
Well, do you know the name of Jeremy McNichols?
I know that he went to Boise State.
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I know about him.
That's the lone healthy running back on the Tennessee Titans roster right now.
Working out Adrian Peterson. I think they bring him in. I think that would be a nice compliment to McNichols.
I think the better overreaction Monday topic is the Titans' Super Bowl chances are over.
Yeah, before this news, I did have the road to the Super Bowl in the AFC went
Goes
through Nashville.
I know, and I would say that
kind of changed it.
Derrick Henry is that transformational of a player, and it's tough to look at grown men who are terrific at what they do, from Vrabel to A.J. Brown and Julio Jones when he's healthy, and what Tannehill has become, and Byard and the rest of that defense that is definitely beginning to gel, and they are playing very well. But Derrick Henry makes a lot of people better. That's what makes a player most valuable. I'm genuinely concerned for their Super Bowl hopes. I can never sit here and say it's done. Let's just put it this way. The Coach of the Year campaign for Mike Vrabel is laid out right in front of him.
We know
if the Titans go long and go deep and still make a 1 seed, at least they got their games against Buffalo and Kansas City out of the way. That's very helpful for them.
Both too.
What else, Chris?
All right, last one. I thought this team might win this past week. They were playing hard in the beginning of the year, but I just don't see it anymore. The Lions are going 0-17.
No, that's an overreaction. I think they'll get something.
But
They'll get something. They still play.
Where?
They still come up with some games. I don't know where. I just think that would be
Falcons, maybe.
I don't know. I haven't looked at their schedule. I just believe
it's not great.
That I'm gonna go glass half full, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna go glass half full.
I wanted to. I thought they were
going
to beat the Eagles.
They're on a bye at Pittsburgh, at Cleveland, home for Chicago, home for Minnesota, at Denver. Why not there?
Okay. Yeah.
They're going to win one of these next 5 games.
I don't know. At versus Arizona, at Atlanta, at Seattle, home for Green Bay.
Chicago on Thanksgiving? I don't know. Maybe.
That is tough.
Yeah. I feel bad for Dan Campbell, man. I like him.
How about Jared Goff?
I feel bad for Goff. I like him too. DeAndre Swift. They've got some good players. I just don't get it.
I think that right there is less of an overreaction than Mike White is the future of the Jets at quarterback.
More likely, Rich. More likely. Jets go undefeated with Mike White as their starter.
No, stop it.
Lions go winless.
Stop it. That's Overreaction Monday, everybody. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.